Hi, my name is Miss Genevieve. I'm the programming coordinator at the Big Piney Library. We are continuing our Wednesday afternoon online craft time for grades 3 through 5. Since this weekend is Easter, we'll be reading a few short spring poems and making volcano eggs. Whatever that means, huh? You'll need hard-boiled eggs, vinegar, baking soda, food coloring, water, a few containers, a few paintbrushes, and a few spoons. We'll go over all that again, so don't worry if you forget. So today we'll be reading a few short poems out of A Whiff of Pine, A Hint of Skunk by Deborah, Ruddell, and Joan Rankin, read with permission from Simon and Schuster. Now ready? Our first poem is called Spring Welcome. A million arms in woody sleeves, with a zillion brand new leaves, inviting wrens to be their guest, the orioles to build their nest, and calling all the chickadees to stay and raise their families. It's all of our birds in our trees. All right, our next one is called Ode to a Salamander. Do you know what a salamander is? It's a type of amphibian, like a frog. Ponder yonder salamander, innocent and shy, a sensitive amphibian who wouldn't hurt a fly, especially if there should be a spider passing by, which she could sweetly gobble up and barely blink an eye. Here's our salamander. A spider with one big eye. Kind of weird. And our last poem is called A Tree Frog's Lazy Afternoon, which I have a feeling is what all of y'all's afternoons are right now. Her treehouse has an open door, and she can hear the raindrops pour along the roof and down the eaves on shingles made of soggy leaves. Here inside her cozy bunk, tucked in tight against the trunk, she glances at the gloomy skies and pulls the shades across her eyes. Here's our lazy tree frog. Awesome. Those were great. I am so excited for spring, for all the birds and the bugs and the flowers. I even have tiny frogs that hang out in my garden in the spring. Okay, well, we are ready to start our volcano eggs. Make sure your eggs are boiled before we dye them. Okay, let's go.
All right, so we've got all of our material. We've got our white distilled vinegar, baking soda, water, our egg, food coloring, paintbrushes, spoons, and for our containers, I've got a plate and 2 cups. All right, so our first thing is going to be to make some baking soda paint. So we are going to take a spoon of water, make sure it's your water and not your vinegar. This is just because I'm doing 1 egg, you can do a larger batch for more. And we're gonna put about 4 times the amount of baking soda in the mixture, because you want it to be kind of more like a paste. So you can kind of see that. It's definitely more of a paste than a liquid. Then we are going to put 2 drops of our color in. For this egg I'm doing pink and blue. We're going to mix it up. All right, and we're going to do the same for our second color. All right, now that we've got our 2 colors, ready to paint our egg. So I'm going to start with pink. So it's going to be kind of thick, and we're just going to paint, or I'm just going to paint some nice blobs. Some regular shapes. Some nice paint left over on this paintbrush. No worries. All right, I'm gonna move over to my blue. I'm going to fill in this space in between. kind of do some overlap to get some purple. All right, everything coated. So here comes the science. We're going to take our vinegar, which is an acid, and pour it over our baking soda paint, which is a base. And when they mix, the vinegar gives part of itself, a part of an atom called a proton, to the baking soda. The baking soda turns into water and carbon dioxide, which is a gas and causes all the bubbles to form. Once you've rinsed your egg completely off with the vinegar, got your nice, beautiful, decorated egg. And a lot of fuzzy. So I made a few other ones. This one's a little more sparsely colored with little dots of blue. And this one, I colored the whole egg blue and then just one side purple. It gave this really beautiful kind of ombre effect.
Thanks so much for joining me today. I'd love to see how your eggs turned out. Post them to our Facebook post or email them to me. Both links are below. Stay safe, wash your hands, and I'll see you next week. Bye.